It's Ask the Expert. Send us your questions for Brenda Hollingsworth. In fact, live phone calls on the air, 613-79-6559. It's extension 2803. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca if you prefer to email. And Facebook, CTV Ottawa Morning Live. If you have any questions about personal injury, something you may have gone through, or any questions in general as you prepare. We were just talking before we got on the air about making sure that you have that mindset and stay wary of your legal options, the rights that you have as well. So
yeah,
Brenda,
absolutely.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
We're going to talk about some resources that actually we have right here, available on askbrenda.ca.
Yes.
Where should we start?
Let's start with the Injured Victims Guide.
Okay.
People who watch regularly will have seen this before. This is a book that we published a few years ago, but it's been revised as changes in the law have come about.
Okay.
And this is sort of a general overview of what do you do if you've been in an accident. Most of it applies whether it's a slip and fall or a car accident.
Okay.
So again, it's free and it's written in everyday language, easy to read. It's also available in French by PDF. So if somebody wanted a French version, that's available too. So that's the Injured Victims Guide to Fair Compensation, and it's available. There's a little box to order it online.
What I like here is a crash kit. And on the front, I see right away here, it says, stay calm, don't apologize, contact police, and contact us. Maybe we can walk through those four things. And again, I can get this at askbrenda.ca.
That's right. So we featured this a few months ago on here, and we had a wild response. We ordered a whole lot of them because people really love them. So the idea of this is that you put it in your glove compartment, and if you have an accident, you pull it out. Because what people tell us is, well, the reason why number one is stay calm is because they don't stay calm.
Right.
So if you have this in your glove compartment, then you don't have to think. You just know, and it's step by step. Stay calm so that you can go through the steps you need to go through. Don't apologize. That's difficult for Canadians because we're very polite.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, as nice as you are apologizing, the other person in the other vehicle will try to hold that against you.
So you can't. Is that a legal defense?
Not really. There is the Apology Act, but people will infer from it that you feel liable for the accident. So certainly ask, are you okay?
It's a bit of a weakening then.
Yes.
It's a bit of a weakening.
Yeah, so are you okay? Can I help you? Is there anything you need? All of those things are legitimate and proper.
Okay.
But don't claim responsibility for the accident at the scene. Contact police is pretty obvious.
Yes, however, don't expect police to show up every time, right? You need to tell them there's an injury and then they will show up?
That's right. So a lot of people have received mixed messages. Oh, the damage to my car is under $1,000, so I don't call the police. First of all, I doubt the damage to your car is under $1,000 because it's very rare. Yeah. But secondly, that's one rule. The other rule is if there are any injuries, you call the police. If your neck hurts or your head hurts at the accident
hurt, I want to specify on what hurt means. We can be talking about a little tweak.
Yeah, right.
I've heard about this where someone's like, you know what, it's just a little sore when I turn my neck. Guess what? 2 weeks later, that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, probably 48 hours later.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't call the police, it's basically treated as an admission that you weren't hurt at the scene.
Oh, okay.
And I always have clients who say, "Well, it hurt a little bit, but I didn't want to make a big brouhaha about it." But you have to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take your health seriously.
Absolutely. So this is a great thing, and it's free. It's available on our website, and there's no obligation. We don't call you or anything.
Right.
Just put it in your glove box. If you have 2 cars, order 2 of them. Stick a pen in with it.
Now, there's more on the inside here, but in fact, if you just follow these 4, you're in good shape.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No, for sure.
As you move through, I see get witnesses. This gets into a little more in depth.
Yes.
But I think the very first one is to take a breather because your heart rate's probably way elevated. You can't expect yourself to think straight at that time, which is why that checklist is so important.
Yeah, like some people are very mad, some people are very upset, some people are very worried about the other vehicle.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of things that take over, and you want to think straight.
When I go on your website at askbrenda.ca, how does this happen? How do I get it?
There's an icon that says Crash Kit.
Okay.
Also on all of these things are also available through our Facebook page, which is O.J. Hollingsworth on Facebook.
Perfect.
And I know the icon for the Crash Kit is very large on the Facebook page.
Is that because it is so popular?
Yes.
Okay, so summertime, what are we seeing in the summer more than anything else?
Well, people always say, oh, summer must be quiet, not a lot of accidents. The truth is, even car accidents are more common in the summer.
Wow.
Because people are on the road more, they're driving faster, and all of that winter driving safety kind of goes out the window.
Yeah, and the roads are slick when it's wet too.
They sure are.
Yeah.
So August is actually when, typically in my practice, not most, but more in August than any other month.
There you have it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to continue. We'll talk about a magazine you have actually
Yes.
Available as well, as we continue with Brenda Hollingsworth from Auger Hollingsworth Personal Injury Law. If you were on that road and had any issue or anything that happened to you in terms of personal injury, give us a shout and get a hold of us on Facebook, by email, however you can. We'll try our best to answer your questions. We're back in a moment.